God never designed us to grow alone. No. In fact, that's a principle of life, that's a principle of reproduction, and that is the premise of dominion. God never wanted any one of us to be dependent on ourselves. He created us to be interdependent on each other so that we can properly grow as we ought to grow. Proverbs 18:1 says that a man who isolates himself seeks his own desire, he rages against all wise wisdom. If you notice that scripture, Bible didn't say isolation is peace. When we isolate wrongly, we stop hearing wisdom, corrections feels like an attack, guidance feels like control. And I've seen a lot of Christians fall into this same pit over and over because you've been corrected, you've been guided right. Though your flesh doesn't want to agree with the guidance and the correction, you then pull away. The most terrible state to be is that we can still see you amongst us, but then your heart is not with us. That's a terrible situation to be, because that is isolation, isolating with your heart. Separation is different from in fact, it's totally different from isolation. Separation is Jesus withdrawing to a place to pray, or going up onto the mountain to pray in a solitary place just to pray alone. That's separation. Separation doesn't cut you off purpose. It doesn't cut you off people. Isolation does. When you isolate yourself because of the repercussion of what somebody had done to you, or because you are not in agreement with what we do as a church, it puts you in a very bad light, and it puts you in a place where the devil can sieve you. The devil seeks people that isolate themselves, especially when isolation comes from the heart of an individual, against what the church represents, against what the people of God represent on heart. So if God is leading you to silence, He would also lead you back to community. Don't isolate yourself. Stay connected, stay accountable, stay undercovered. You don't want to find yourself in a place where you are outside of God's covering, because growth happens when there is connection. Healing flows when wisdom is present. You don't have to walk alone. Do not isolate yourself.